The actors and writers strike in the U.S. is impacting the local film industry in more ways than one. Not only have some major productions shut down all across the GTHA, but some local independent studios are also feeling the effects. Sean Cowan is live outside Film.ca in Oakville with more on this story. Hey, Sean.
Hey, Taz. Well, this movie theater and production company had to pivot during COVID, and they say they're prepared to do it again, this time because of the SAG and AFTRA strike stateside. Film.ca is a movie theater, and it provides a rental space in the attached building to production companies. It's called Knoll Studios, named after the owner, and right now there's a fake hospital room, a makeshift restaurant, and a convenience store.
We've had Adam Sandler here, we've had Debra Messing's been here, Keifer Sutherland, a great list of Canadian and American actors have come through this property.
During the pandemic, when theaters shut down, Film.ca was rented out as a movie theater to production companies shooting movie scenes. But now...
But since then, since the pandemic has sort of ended to the degree it has, we've had another couple, industry pandemics, right. Particularly, a couple strikes, which have really, taken us from a point where we were fielding several calls a day about, potential projects to almost nothing.
And Film.ca also says with no big blockbusters being filmed this summer, it could have a big effect on movie theaters next year.
We have a double whammy, of course, here because, the studio is really a side business for us. Our predominant business is our first run movie theater. Film.ca is a very busy local independent theater. Obviously we were closed for a big chunk of the pandemic and things were just starting to look up. And now we're faced with what could be potentially a difficult fall, Christmas in 2024.
One movie theater that has had to react to the times is Westdale in Hamilton. They shifted their business during the pandemic, offering older movies.
We're an independent second-run theater, so we're actually not going to be impacted that much. During the pandemic, we already made the pivot to more repertory offerings. So our catalog, we can go all the way back to the 20s, right? The 1920s.
As for Film.ca, the movie theater will remain open, and their studio side will focus on Canadian productions, not part of the SAG-AFTRA strike. So right now, the studio space is being rented out to a Canadian TV series called The Potluck Ladies, and they were actually filming here all day long. The owner of this production company says he also is going to try to attract smaller productions like YouTube creators.